He's saying that the price isn't a reason why people wouldn't buy, but that's the first thing that they say why they wouldn't buy. Why do you say that?
It's what we practice. It's our smokescreen. Okay, price is always. If you're going to buy a car, okay, and of course price is an issue. If I was going to buy a Bentley or a Ford Escort, price is an issue because I can't afford a Bentley, but I can afford a Ford Escort. Now, if you actually found out, if you were the car salesman, you asked me, is price the most important thing to you? In my head, it actually isn't, but it's a smoke screen I'm giving you. Okay? And I'll say, yes, it is. Price is fantastic. What would be the second most important thing to you? Safety of my kids. I want to know if I crash that car, it's going to be safe for my kids. Is that really second to price? Is that the second most important? Safety of my kids. Is that second to price of the car? It isn't, is it? True? Because primary importance of everything is the safety of my children in that vehicle if he has a crash. But because I've practiced this smoke screen, I'll tell you it's the price. So just acknowledge it. And then really, once you acknowledge, you get to the real reason why he wants to buy a car.
Okay.
Is it 4-door or 2-door you want? Is it 4x4 or a front wheel drive? What other cars have you looked into? If you're going to buy a Renault or if you're going to buy a Ford, what would be the main criteria you'd be looking forward to buying a vehicle? Of course the price is the most important thing, of course. So you kind of keep reiterating that the price is an issue to you. So what he's thinking is, oh, he knows price is an issue, he'll deal with that, but let's talk about the other areas. So don't avoid it, keep going back to it, keep referring to it, keep acknowledging it. If you're doing this right sales process, at the end, you won't even have to confront the person with the client, with the price, because you've ticked all his other boxes and you've dealt with his smoke screen. Price is just a smoke screen. There are other reasons why people don't buy. And mainly, when you're dealing with corporates, the reason people don't buy is because the value you put on the proposition doesn't exceed the pain of them parting with the money they're giving you. If the value you're putting on selling me your pen is far greater than the $10 I'm going to give you, I'll buy 10 pens off you. Okay? And the second thing is that if I buy your pen, am I going to look stupid to my peer group? If something goes wrong, are you going to take care of my headaches, or am I going to get fired? If my life depends on this, if my livelihood depends on this, I better go to the person I know most, unless you overcome all my fears.
And one of the things about, certainly about rejection, and one of the ones I like to use is reframing it. Rejection is not getting something you didn't have anyway. So
Absolutely.
in that way, what you're going to lose? You went in, you didn't have the sale before you walked in. If you walk out without the sale, it's not going to make any difference, so play with it. It's not going to kill you. It's just, you may or may not get it, so work on a relationship.
Absolutely. It's not personal. It's just what you have doesn't suit that person at that time. Keep in touch. Thank them for the time. Keep in touch all the time. Because in 6 months' time, they may be interested in what you have. But don't look at it that way either, because that particular person may be a good squash player. Maybe have interest in fishing. You know, you may become friends. Don't just go there trying to sell them products or services either. Build relationships.
Absolutely.
Totally right.